What does it mean to live? To really live? I've seen several answers to this question in anime and manga I've recently consumed, from I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, to Frieren, to Violet Evergarden, Bocchi the Rock, and even Bloom Into You. Because of this, the question has been on my mind a lot for the past month. I just went on my trip to Japan. It was my dream to go there one day, something I had been looking forward to for years of my life. It finally happened, and now it's over. During the trip, and every time I've gone on similar trips, seeing new places and experiencing new things, my thoughts are brought to one conclusion. This, right here, is what life is about. This is what it means to live. And now I have returned to my normal life, bombarded with the stresses I left behind for the week-long adventure. It all feels so mundane. I really want to go back. If life is really all about the experience overload you get from exploring the world, why does it make up such a small portion of the time that I've spent alive? Surely there's more to it than that. You know, it's funny. I've been alive for 22 years, and in all that time, I still don't really know if I've ever truly lived. Despite the way I speak about things on this channel, most of what I have talked about are things I still struggle with in my life. That's why I talk about them. I want to hear about others' experiences so I can continue to improve and move past the bumps in my life. I also want to help people do the same. I still don't know where my place is in this world. As much as I strive for it, I don't love everyone. I don't love unconditionally. My heart, as human as it is, still contains disdain and hatred. Regardless of the fact that I don't want those feelings, I struggle with them all the time. I'm also not a great communicator. I'm awkward, uncomfortable, and I will lie just to make things easier for myself. I still have masks I wear around others that I reject. I wear them for convenience, though I can't accept them as part of me. I still have trouble with apathy and indifference after all this time. It's probably something that will never go away. These are all things I've talked about in other videos. I've talked about them as if I've overcome them, that my journey is over. But they're not over. These are still things I struggle with. Are these ways I should live? Is it all about improving myself? Have I only spoken of these things to feel like I've improved? Bocchi the Rock answers the question I posed at the beginning of this video by showing you that finding a place you can belong and a passion to motivate you lets you live life. I still feel lost regardless. The answer to the question Violet Evergarden gives is spending time with the ones you love and living through empathy with others. I still struggle to maintain some relationships, and I know I'll never be able to love unconditionally. Angel Beats answers the question by showing that everyone's lives are important and affect those around them in positive ways. Even so, I still feel so small and insignificant in this world. I could go on, but my point is this. There are so many different answers to the meaning of living. I feel like I've fulfilled none of them. I've only really set more unattainable goals for myself to spend my time chasing instead of actually living. That was what I thought until I had the answer laid right before my eyes. I rewatched I Want to Eat Your Pancreas a couple weeks ago, and one scene has remained in my mind. In the hospital, Haruki asks Sakura, "What does living mean to you?" Her response was, "Living means having a bond with others, paying attention to someone, loving someone, hating someone, having fun with someone, taking someone's hand. That's what it means to live. If you're all alone, you can't tell you exist. Your relationship with others is what defines being alive. Likewise, in episode 22 of Frieren, Himmel says something similar in a flashback. He says, "To live is to be known and remembered by others, and that to be remembered you need only change someone's life, even just in a small way." All of the things I mentioned doing and failing to do revolved around one thing: others. We know we are alive by the influence we have on the people around us. That's what it means to live. All of these wonderful trips I've had in my life, I had been forgetting one important detail. I took them with others. All of those experiences, those sights, the laughs, the hardships, I went through it all with other people. Frieren has many different themes, and its focus shifts a lot, but there's still room left for the smaller, simpler moments. The interactions among Fern, Stark, and Frieren are my favorite parts of the show. They may be shorter and less common in the second half of the show, yet they carry that same impact. It has been a reminder to me of the things I may have deemed small and mundane in my life, the things that I return to after a long week of constant new experiences and adventures. Those things I consider small are actually the most important parts of my life. They are what have allowed me to truly live this whole time. My relationships with, interactions with, influence from, and influence on others. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas also showed me that I don't need to seek aspects of my life that are missing to find meaning. The fact that I have made any progress towards my goals at all, the fact that I have learned so many things from all these pieces of media, is proof enough that I'm alive, that I have been living. And so, I would like to point you toward these so-called small things in your own life. They are what allow you to live, not just the big new things you see and experience. You don't need to worry about improving every little part of yourself in order to truly live life. Taking little steps along the way is enough. At the center of it all the little things in life, all the journeys you've taken, all the goals you've set, reached, and failed to reach, all the progress you've made on improving yourself, are the people you love and cherish. If you ever feel lost, or feel like you aren't truly living life, look to those around you, to those who love you. In their eyes, you will see yourself, and you will know that you are truly alive. If you don't have anyone in your life, let me be your proof. Each and every one of you has influenced my life in more ways than you can imagine just by being here, watching this video. It tells me that I'm never alone. It encourages me to keep moving forward. It lets me know that I'm alive. I hope being here can do the same for you. This has been CiderThoughts. If you enjoyed this video and haven't already, please consider subscribing. Thank you so very much for watching. I love you all, and until next time.